I used to think my 20s were going to look like a movie montage. Spontaneous road trips, a cool apartment, a group of friends who somehow all have time to hang out every single day despite nobody having any money. Then my 20s actually started, and I realized I was not the main character in that montage. I was the person in the background of the montage who is stress-eating cereal at 11 p.m. wondering why my back hurts. The reality is, I spent most of my 20s confused, broke, and making decisions that felt completely reasonable in the moment and completely baffling 5 years later. So, here are the lessons that actually changed everything for me. The most important shift I made in my 20s was realizing I'd been making every decision for current me. And current me is not to be trusted. Current me hits snooze 4 times and calls it a morning routine. Current me orders delivery because the kitchen is technically all the way over there. Current me genuinely believes he will go to the gym tomorrow. He will not. The problem with current me is that current me optimizes for right now. What feels good today? What's comfortable tonight? What requires the least amount of effort this specific Tuesday? And none of those decisions are building anything. Future me needs current me to go to the gym when I don't feel like it. Future me needs current me to do the work tonight instead of saying I'll do it after one more episode. Future me needs current me to stop treating every uncomfortable thing like a personal attack. Here's the framing that actually helped me. Every decision I make is a vote for the person I'm becoming. Not a dramatic, life-altering vote, just a small, quiet vote. The gym is a vote. The extra episode is a vote. Doing my laundry instead of putting everything on the chair is a vote. And over time, the votes add up, and I become whoever got the most votes. So I need to make sure I'm voting for someone I'd actually respect. Hard choice is easy life. Easy choice is hard life. It's the most annoying sentence in the world because it's completely true. I don't need a formal mentor. I don't need someone wise sitting across from me at a coffee shop dispensing wisdom while soft piano plays in the background. That is not how mentorship works in real life. In real life, I email someone I admire, and they either don't reply, or they reply 6 months later with 3 words and a typo. What I actually need is 5 people whose thinking I respect and whose content I consume on purpose. Books, podcasts, channels. The people I listen to shape how I think, and how I think shapes literally everything else. The scary part is I used to not choose my influences. The algorithm did, and the algorithm does not have my best interests at heart. The algorithm's only goal is to keep me watching. It will happily serve me 3 hours of content that makes me feel informed while teaching me absolutely nothing useful. So I curate what enters my brain like my future depends on it, because it genuinely does. They say you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. In the digital age, those 5 people don't have to be in my city. They don't even have to know I exist. They just have to be worth listening to. Every day there is one thing that if I did it, would make the day a win. One thing, not 17 things, one. For some people it's working out. For others it's writing. For me, for a long time, it was working on my short film. And every single time I said I'll do it after work, I did it roughly never. Not because I didn't want it, because after work, I have the willpower of a golden retriever in a room full of tennis balls. I am completely useless. Every time I said I'll do it after work, I was essentially saying I'll do the hardest, most important thing at the exact moment I am least capable of doing hard, important things. The moment I moved my most important work to the first hour of my day, everything changed. Not because I had more time, because I had more of myself before the day drained it. I figure out the one thing that would make tomorrow a win. I do it before anything else touches my attention, before my phone, before my email, before anyone else's priorities replace my own. 2 people want the same thing. One builds a case for why now isn't the time. Too competitive, too saturated, wrong moment. They know someone who tried. They have 17 reasonable, well-researched reasons to wait. The other one just starts. A few years pass. The first person has a very thorough understanding of all the reasons something is hard. The second person is living the thing. I've been both people. I know which one I want to be. The obstacles don't disappear when I focus on the goal. They just stop being the reason I don't start. My 20s are the exact right time to go for things that might not work. I have the least to lose, the most to gain, and the most time to recover if it goes wrong. I use that. So stop trying to see the whole picture from the beginning. My 20s didn't come with a manual, so I made one. Hit subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.